Now, I'm going to go through this a little bit. I've only got 45 minutes. I'm going to hit it pretty quite hard. It's always hard to know what cooperative learning how long it's going to take because it depends on the coordination of the audience. Okay, so I don't have high hopes, but we'll see. Now, so behaviour issues, current issues decrease, and what you will find is that this is like, the behaviour issues you might have in your class. As you institute cooperative learning in a big way, behaviour issues decrease, okay, for numerous reasons. But what you end up with is you end up with this, which is kids who are still behaviour issues. And there's a range of reasons why that might happen. One of them is they're on the spectrum, fairly high up, and social, it just doesn't work for them. Okay, and it's never going to work for them in a big way. They always find it difficult, they can't read facial expressions, etc., etc. The other thing that happens is this, okay, and that's the hernia of behavioural issues. And that's suddenly you have these students who were great before suddenly becoming a problem. And I had one this week. I actually had Michelle. I think you had her all week. But she came up to me, and I was doing yard duty. She came up and she accosted me in the yard. Okay? And we have a fairly good relationship, so I let her accost me. And she came up and she basically went, "Why are you teaching cooperative learning to the staff?" And I said, and she said, "I have to." She goes, "I'm not going to learn anything." This. She had her back up. She had a girl there. She said, "I'm not going to learn anything. This. I'm sitting across from X. He's annoying, I hate him, I don't like working with him, I just don't like to listen to him, and now I have to listen to him and I have to talk to him about what I'm learning, and I'm sitting across from these boys and they're really annoying and I hate working with them, I don't want to work with them." Okay, and the other girl goes, "Yeah, what is she going to learn from this?" And I mean, you guys are just showing me what you're learning from this. Because her issue, she was great academically, her issue is the idea of working together with people that she doesn't necessarily like. Okay? And obviously that's a massive thing for her. She can't go into employment going, "I don't like working with you, you're my boss, I don't care, I can't work with you." You have to learn to be able to deal with it. And so that's her learning. But those kids will often show behaviour issues, at least initially, until hopefully they start to get on board with it as well. Okay, I actually had Kylie. Oh, well, yeah, there was another one as well. There's a few, but Kylie, you said that you actually had somebody who didn't want to work at all. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, and again, that can be a spectrum issue. It can be just lots of other factors. If that's the case, we generally say put an island. So have a little have a little table next to the cooperative learning group, and they sit and they basically work on their own, but they're near the group, and hopefully they go, "I want to do what they're doing eventually." But sometimes that doesn't work. Again, depending for various reasons, and sometimes you might need a permanent island, and that's okay. It does, not every kid is going to fit into the same thing. There might be too many issues and need to be dealt with separately. Okay, so that's just to help. If you'll find that there will be behaviour issues because it's a different thing. You're doing something different with kids. Okay, there will be behaviour issues, but you've got to clear it. Obviously it's just time working through and clearing that up.
Yeah, with that girl that had the issue with the boy, it ended up coming to a head on Friday where they actually had a full-on fight. Oh, wow. And one of them stormed out in the middle of my class, and and I'm thinking, Larry!
See what the cooperative learning does?
But then when I went and talked to them, it ended up being like 6 months worth of backlogged issues that they've never had to deal with because they've never had to see each other, or they were just always sort of keep each other out there, and all this stuff came up, and I'm thinking, what? And so I went into a bit of marriage counselling.
Don't think that's your problem. Yeah. It's your problem, but it's not something that you created. You've just exposed a learning point that someone.